We're about to transform this room to a virtual room with our next speaker. His name is Avi. He works for DXC Technology. He is a project manager, and his hobby is to play around with new technologies, and he explores places to visit. His speech is going to be based on the Pathway Project, Research and Present. Today, he's going to talk about virtual reality. Let's dive in. Welcome, Avi. Where are my glasses?
No, I'm not having trouble starting my speech, nor did I forget my speech. I just took one moment to appreciate the fact what we have in this room. Everybody here is real, supporting each other to be a better person. If you get a moment, grab that. Often, while we are in between our work and everything that's happening around us, we forget whom we have around. Family, friends, people we love. Hence, if you get that, do grab it. It helps. All right, let's start. Good evening, everybody. My name is Avi, and I'm really excited to be here. Today, my topic is this. Yeah, nothing. I mean, technically not nothing, but virtual reality. That means it's there, but it's not real. We know virtual reality mostly by gaming. But virtual reality is way more than what we have seen people running around in parks with a cell phone trying to catch something called a Pokemon. Or if you go to a shopping mall, in the electronics outlet section, you might see people wearing those headsets and then trying to fist in the thin air, running around with a weapon. Something crazy is going on there. But virtual reality, to some people, is the best thing that happened to mankind since poetry and written sculpture. Let's say fictional novels. You think of something and then you can make it. Let's take virtual reality to one step further. Today, virtual reality has taken certain strides forward. For example, if you want to train an astronaut for a trip to moon, you don't really need to send that person to the moon to learn about it. You can create a model within your network area and you can get that virtual reality environment set up. Same goes with doctors. Today you don't need animals or human beings to be tested initially if there is a new drug coming out. You can actually test on the DNA model in virtual environment. For people here in oil and gas, if you want to simulate a drilling situation, you don't have to be there in active. You can create your own virtual environment within your self-computer system. Let's try to take this discussion to next level. Who here has any kind of issues talking to a group like this? Anybody? Why don't you come up? Come on here, don't worry. Let's say, for example, I give you a topic and then ask you to talk to everybody here. What would be your feeling? Scared.
Just scared and shy, but I want to say hello everybody.
All right, so if this is the group you're afraid of, what about this?
Well, actually, if how to say that? When I was in China, when I speak my own language, I'm not afraid of this. But if I speak English, I just oh my God, I can't do that, just like that. So I'm not confident for speaking English.
Very good, very good. Thank you. Big round of applause. Today, not only in scientific area, but in normal human cases, virtual reality is taking some big strides. For example, if you are given a scenario here to talk to a crowd like this, look at their faces. It's scary, you want to talk to everybody looking at their eyes. That's literally scary. But then, virtual reality is taking certain strides forward. For example, This is a person who's wearing this augmented glass, and he's giving a speech. And during that speech, he is looking at this. Every time he makes an eye contact with a person, the virtual reality sensors are picking it up and giving him 1 point. So they made it a fun out of this whole virtual reality scenario. This is how virtual reality is nowadays taking big steps forward. Now, can we take this discussion to the next level? Of course we can. What you're looking at here is not in any bigger VR lab or any high-tech situation there. This is actually in Westwood campus of HCC, here in Houston. My team worked on this. This is Dr. Jim. This. Now what I'm trying to say here is, in the month of November, second week of course, all the members here are invited. We can try this, we can give a speech, and every time we look into this or any image, we make eye contact, we get some points out of it. So this is some really exciting stuff that we're gonna do. And remember the third point that I was trying to make, the fun part, this is one of it. Before I conclude, I want to make the initial statement that I was trying to. Real world is still real world. We should always appreciate what we have around them. Even though virtual reality makes higher strides and make bigger progress, and we hope it does, because it will come back and give us the fruit, we still need to understand people, things that we can actually touch and talk to. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much, Avi.